So I've built a lot of rat style circuits in my time. But one thing I've always wanted to try and never done before is building a point-to-point rat. And for anyone who doesn't know, point-to-point is a style of circuit construction where you just solder the leads of the components together. It basically bypasses the need for a circuit board. There's loads of pedal builders that do this in a really beautiful, intricate, well thought out, well planned way. And that's not what I'm going to do today. What I'm going to do is called ugly style, where I'm not going to put too much thought into the layout. I'm just going to solder the component leads where they need to go, following the schematic, and we will see if it works. And yeah, like I say, I've wanted to do this for a long time, and I'm quite excited about it. So wish me luck. So here we go. Open the enclosure. I'm going to get this all measured out, and then we'll begin. So I'm going to build this in sections. Just started here. This is the clipping section, if I can get that to focus. So just giving it slightly asymmetrical clipping. Yeah, I'm just going to build the power section now. I've got a rough idea of how it's all going to fit together. We'll see how it works. Right, this is why it's called ugly style. This, believe it or not, is the power section. So this was obviously completely unplanned. This is kind of, I'm just connecting pieces haphazardly as and how it kind of makes sense in the moment. I'm not really thinking this through too much, although I have done a little drawing of how I think it could work. But this is kind of, I'm just literally making this up as I go along. The further along I get with this, and I'm only at this stage, the more I think, how the fuck is this going to work? Is this ever going to work? Another name for this kind of circuit construction is dead bug, and I think you can see why. I've just realised that I've made my first schoolboy error. I've used an incorrect capacitor value there, but it actually doesn't matter. It won't make any audible difference, so I'm just going to leave it. So I've just made the little distortion frequency filter thing. Going to try and get this in now. Right, that's in. Next, this is the whole last section. It's the output stage, the buffer section, and that is the definition of ugly. Look at it. That is an ugly style point-to-point rat. So now I'm going to go and find out if it works. It really is ugly. Look at that.